Hi, this is Kelly, and this YouTube video is on a liver cleanse. And guess what I'm holding? Garlic. That is the key ingredient of this liver cleanse. And I heard about it through Scott, who you guys have been watching on my YouTube. I'm an extreme health advocate, and so I'm going to give it a try. It's only 5 days. And you drink lots and lots of green juice, which I'm going to make right now. And you drink a little bit of this, which I've been soaking flaxseed in distilled water for 24 hours, and I'm going to be drinking a glass with some cloves of garlic. This is what we're going to make right now for the green juice part of it. You drink lots and lots of green juice. This is a pound of kale and broccoli. I'll show you outside what it is. And we're going to make a juice right now. And then we're going to have some cloves of garlic and some of our flaxseed shaman mixture. I feel like a shaman. All right. Good morning from Jacksonville Beach. I'm holding my green juice on day 1 of my liver flush, which will make my whites in my eyes white. And I'm going to have 2 cloves of garlic. This is breakfast. I'm going to have 2 cloves of garlic today, and I'm going to drink my distilled water that is soaked in flaxseed for 24 hours. And I'll give you the recipe below, but I just want to show you what I'm having each step of the way. Bon appetit. A beautiful day. This is very funny. This car coming by here, this is our Jacksonville Police Department. It's I think one of my favorite things about Jacksonville Beach are the lifeguards and the policemen. They're just going down the beach to make sure everything's fine. I love it. And it's a very, very peaceful day. Reflecting how I feel today. Woo! This is the amount of greens that I'm going to be juicing today on the liver flush. I have about 3 pounds of kale, a couple pounds of broccoli, a big bag of organic carrots, a couple of green apples, some peppers are in there, a whole bunch of exotic roots. I always look for exotic organic roots, and I really enjoy those. I'll do a YouTube on those. I'm going to squeeze some lemon into my green drink, and there's some sumo oranges. They have a little bit of air between the orange and the peel. They're to die for. And there's my mung beans soaking. I just now rinsed them and drained them, and now they're soaking in distilled water overnight. And then I'm going to put them upside down in that bowl with no water to sprout. And I'm going to rinse them twice a day, 7 in the morning and 7 at night. And I'm going to juice my mung beans sprouts. And the olive oil is for the last day of this liver flush. And I have the directions down below. I've never done this before. This is my extreme health liver flush because I'm going for the pure white eyes. And I want to show you what I'm doing right now. I have cut all the vegetables and I've spritzed them with hydrogen peroxide and apple cider vinegar. And that kills every single germ that could possibly be on them. And yet, if a little bit is left over accidentally after I rinse them, it won't hurt you. And this is my concoction for the liver flush. It is flaxseed soaking in distilled water. Day 2 of the liver fast. Look what it looks like. Absolutely great, matching my insides. I love these stand-up surfboard guys that are out there. Oh God, and the people walking their dogs. It's dog time on the beach. All right, let's believe in what we can't see. You create your own reality. Create this day any way you like, and believe in what you can't see, and then look for the magic that you've created. Look around with anticipation and excitement. Yay! I'm waiting. So we're going to have our cloves of garlic not in the drink. I'm going to eat them all by themselves. Today I am having 4 cloves of garlic because today is my final day on the liver cleanse, and they're starting to burn in my mouth because my body really doesn't want any more after all these days of 2 every day. But it's exciting. I feel incredible. I have so much more energy. It's fun. I'll show you what this drink looks like, and I'll tell you what it tastes like. We're going to save the rest of the vegetables for morning. It doesn't really make that much, that giant bowl. Woo! It's amazing. Super hot, which I love. You can taste a tiny bit of the apple, which helps balance all the green. If you get the green apples, they say they're less sugar in them, and you don't want to pack your raw food diet up with too much really sweet fruits. You want to have fruits kind of like as a dessert. All right, so I'll show you the rest of the liver flush and everything I've been doing on it. And remember to seek medical advice before you start. All right, here we go. And I also have my exotic roots that are going into the juice. And don't forget, you're supposed to have wheatgrass enemas during the liver cleanse. Yep, you heard me. I want to give you a recap of my liver flush or my liver cleanse. It's sort of like maybe the outtakes, the funny moments. One was my husband travels a lot for his job, and he came home on the weekend, and I was on my 4 cloves of garlic, and we went to a movie, and he kept leaning away from me because he said everything smelled like garlic. Garlic was just pouring out of me. And I was quite embarrassed, actually. And I was like, but I'm on this great liver fast. And the other thing that I thought was interesting is when I was putting the cloves in my mouth, how much my mouth was on fire. My body didn't want the garlic cloves. It certainly didn't want that much. And I ignored my body, which I don't recommend. As a matter of fact, what this cleanse taught me is that I need to trust my declinations as much as on my inclinations. We keep saying things like this in our society, trust your intuition, trust your gut, but we rarely say trust it when it declines, like it wants to decline something. It wants to decline an invitation, it wants to decline part of a recipe, it wants to decline part of a cleanse. You know, so I would suggest that you trust your declinations and as well as your inclinations. And, you know, I can't even really post a correct link for this liver flush because there's so many different opinions in the alternative field of, I guess it's medicine, it's called alternative field of medicine. It's sort of like shamanistic, and it's not recognized. And the reason why we have medicine and boards is to come to an agreement. And the problem with alternative medicine is we haven't agreed on anything. The vegans are fighting against the vegetarians for drinking and eating honey and milk, and they're even fighting against the raw foodists for having raw milk and raw cheese, and then of course they're fighting against the meat eaters, and then they're giving all their arguments, which are all great, and they're all from one side, their side, their side, their side, their side, and the brain loves to protest. And so here I was in the middle of my liver fast and my liver cleanse, and my mind was trying to say no, that doesn't make sense, and I was just ignoring it because I wanted white eyes and I wanted to see some stones come out of me. And I think I learned a very important lesson, which is to start trusting myself and to spread that as well with this YouTube. I don't want you to do ever anything that you're uncomfortable doing, nor should you do that with anything in life. And trust your declinations. And let's go and get a drink and go to have breakfast at Tiffany's. What do you say? I'll put some links below of some liver cleanses, but I really can't recommend any of them. I recommend that you look through things, figure something out for yourself, eat as healthy as you can. I don't think there's probably anything wrong with the juice fast, especially with lots of greens. That seems to be medically proven to do something to your body to, I don't know, for me it's really worked miracles. I don't know, I guess some of the information I'm passing on is stuff I'm hearing. And I should probably maybe focus on just stuff I'm feeling. And I am feeling amazing on this raw food diet. And I do have some slips. My husband said I should call my raw food diet raw till Friday night, because on Friday night I had this massive craving for Indian food after a week of being 100% perfect raw. We went out and had Indian food and I enjoyed every second of the vegetarian meal. Oh my God, it was mind-blowing. But yet I couldn't wait to go back on the raw food diet, because even though I was enjoying the pleasure of it, I didn't feel as great afterwards. All right, let's go to breakfast at Tiffany's with the green juice. So we're having breakfast at Tiffany's with the green juice. Subscribe and follow me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks to Lang. This is my new animation studio in Jacksonville Beach. Woo! I'm very excited to be working again in animation. And as you can see, I have my new monitor and I'm so ready and excited. I'm working in the program Motion in Final Cut Pro. You know, I gave up the Inferno just temporarily because it was $1 million and hard to get into my condo on the beach. Can you see the moon?